Hi everyone, Justin Walsh here, branch manager at Franklin Direct. I'm going to show a following example of an escrow that opened this week with community lending as well as the home run program. And these affordability programs are very, very important to understand right now because they're really allowing for a lot more savings for a huge amount of buyers, and there's a ton of eligible properties. And that's why we've been sending this content out, is because there are scenarios, quite a few of them, where the buyer is getting quoted a particular rate on a normal conventional loan, but because that property is eligible for the home run or for community lending, they're able to walk away with a much lower payment, a lower rate, and get substantial discounts on that property simply because that property was eligible. So we're sending this out and just continuing to make sure everyone's informed, because you're going to have buyers that are the perfect candidates to finance their loan through these programs. As a reminder, the way these work, both programs waive all pricing hits. So if it's a condo, lenders charge a higher rate, that's waived. If their down payment is smaller, that's usually a pricing hit, that's waived. If their FICO score is average or good as opposed to excellent, those FICO pricing hits are waived. So when you factor all that in and those things get waived, you have a much different scenario on what can be quoted to that buyer. In addition, the home run program has no PMI. So there are properties out there where the buyer might qualify for a 7.5% rate with PMI, and through that home run program, they can get a 6.25% with no PMI. That's a huge, huge difference. Here's an example of an escrow that just opened this week on a $750,000 condo purchase where the buyer was putting 3% down, and they were being quoted 7.625% from the largest mortgage company in the country. Okay, and that 7.625% also came with PMI, and this resulted in a monthly payment of $6,485. Well, this condo was eligible for both community lending and the home run program. On community lending, they were able to obtain a 6.5% rate, over a full percent less than the other quote, $5,782 on the payment, which resulted in $702 per month in monthly savings. And then over on the far right is the home run program, which has even more benefit, as this rate was a 0.25% lower at 6.25%. And then on home run, there is no PMI, whether they're putting 3% down, 5% down, there's no PMI. So this payment was $5,360 per month. In this particular scenario, that was over $1,000 less per month on the monthly payment. So a substantial, substantial difference. And this allowed this escrow to work. And because there's no pricing hits on this program, on home run, there was no PMI. These options were substantially better. And I think the biggest takeaway here is this buyer was talking to a lender that didn't possess these affordable programs, and they were being quoted a high rate with a much higher payment. So as an agent or an industry professional, just knowing when to turn towards these affordable programs is very important, especially in this current market, because the savings for these buyers are significant. This allows for more buying power. It allows for more commitment from buyers to go submit offers, and is a win for everybody involved. So in summary, this program is helping a lot of buyers save substantial amounts of money on their monthly payment for eligible properties. And one of the reasons we wanted to educate folks on this program is obviously because of the savings. It's also a challenging time for home buyers, and affordability is an issue, costs are an issue, higher rates are an issue. And these programs help chip away at some of those issues that's preventing folks from purchasing homes. So we just feel right now is probably the most important time in recent memory to educate, to be very well versed in different program availability, and just make sure that buyers know what's out there. Because again, there are a lot of buyers that are getting into escrow on eligible properties that have these affordable programs, and they never knew about it. So we just want to make sure we're continuing to provide resources. If I can answer any questions, please feel free to reach out. We have a lot of resources on these programs, and we look forward to chatting. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.